Hey, I'm a Druze from a small village in Mount Lebanon. My family's been here for generations, and we've always been tight-knit, holding our secrets close. Growing up, I'd hear whispers about how our people came to be, stories passed down by the elders in the Kilwa, our house of prayer. One story, though, always stuck with me, a tale from over 1,000 years ago, when our faith was born in the shadow of danger and mystery. It's not just a legend. It's rooted in what we know happened in Cairo, back in the 11th century. About 20 of us sat on the floor, men and women, rich and poor, all waiting. They were guards, sent by the Fatimid priests. Heretics, one shouted, drawing his sword. My heart pounded. I thought we were done for. Hamza didn't flinch. He raised a hand, calm as ever, and said, "Put down your weapon. We seek only truth." He declared Hamza's teachings heresy and sent soldiers to crush us. It's not just a tale, it's who we are. The Druze started in a city of chaos, under a leader who vanished, guided by a man who saw truth beyond the ordinary. We've carried that truth through centuries, through wars and persecution, keeping it alive in our mountain villages. Even now, in 2025, as I sit in my village overlooking the Lebanese hills, I feel Zaid's story in my bones. We're still here, still secret, still strong. I saw friends dragged from their homes, their shops burned. Ever heard a story like this? Let us know what you think. Well, they stay between us and the mountains. Hamza went into hiding, but he left us letters, secret writings that became our epistles of wisdom. They told us to hold fast, to keep our faith secret, to protect each other like brothers and sisters. Many of us fled Cairo, heading to the mountains of Syria and Lebanon, where no one could touch us. I left everything, my tools, my home, and joined them. We settled in Wadi Tame, a rugged valley where we could live quietly, away from the empires that wanted us gone. In those mountains, our faith took root. We called ourselves Al-Muwahidin, the Unitarians, believers in one God. We built kiowas, simple places to pray and reflect. We closed our doors to outsiders, not out of hate, but to survive. The world was cruel to those who were different, and we'd seen it firsthand. Only the Kukel, our wise ones, learned the full truths of our faith, while the rest of us, the jewel, lived by its core: truthfulness, loyalty, and protecting our own. The guards hesitated. Maybe because of the crowd, maybe because of Hamza's unshaken gaze. They left, but not before warning us. The Caliph will hear of this. Hamza stood in the center, his voice low but steady. He spoke of a faith that didn't need endless rituals or pilgrimages. God is one, he said. He's in everything: your heart, your mind, the world around you. Al-Hakim carries his light, and we must follow it. I felt a chill, not from fear, but from something deeper. It was like he was speaking to me alone. Let me take you there, through the eyes of someone who lived it. My name is Zaid, and I was a carpenter in Cairo, 1017 AD. By the next week, Cairo was on edge. Riots broke out in the streets, people shouting for Al-Hakim to denounce Hamza, others chanting his name as a prophet. Al-Darazi made things worse. He started calling himself the Sword of the Faith, claiming he was the true leader. Hamza didn't like that. One night, Al-Darazi vanished. Some said Al-Hakim had him killed to stop the chaos. Others said he fled. Either way, the name Druze stuck to us after him, even though Hamza was our true guide. It's a bitter irony we carry to this day. The city was alive, buzzing with traders, scholars, and soldiers under the rule of Caliph Al-Hakim Bayama. He'd gone for one of his night rides to Mokatom, as he often did, but this time he didn't come back. They found his donkey wandering, his clothes torn, buttons still fastened, and the body of a slave nearby. Some said he was murdered, maybe by his own sister, Sid al-Mulk, who hated his strange ways. Others, like Hamza, said he descended, that he'd return one day to bring a new age. I didn't know what to believe, but I felt the ground shift beneath us. I wasn't anyone special, just a man trying to make a living, carving wood for the wealthy and fixing carts for the poor. Rumors were spreading that Hamza's followers were growing, and the Fatimid priests were angry. They called it heresy, said Hamza, and his right-hand man Al-Darazi were leading people astray. I didn't trust him, but he pulled people in, especially the young and the curious. Me, I just wanted answers. So, when I heard Hamza was speaking at a small house near the Nile, I went, but the air in Cairo felt heavy those days, like a storm was brewing. People whispered about Al-Hakim, the young ruler of the Fatimid Empire. Some called him mad, others divine. He'd ride through the streets on a donkey, not a horse, ignoring the pomp of other caliphs. He'd vanish into the night, wandering the hills of Mokatem, and no one dared ask why. I first heard about the new teachings in the marketplace. A man named Hamza ibn Ali was preaching something strange, something that made the imams nervous. He wasn't loud or showy like the usual street preachers. No, Hamza was quiet, his eyes sharp, like he could see right into your soul. He spoke of one God, eternal and above all, and said Al-Hakim wasn't just a ruler, he was a vessel of divine truth. I didn't know what to make of it. I'd grown up praying with the Ismaili Shia, but their rules felt rigid, like a yoke on my back. Hamza's words, though, they sparked something in me. They felt free, like a door opening to a place I didn't know existed. That night, I couldn't sleep. The city was restless, and so was I. The room was dim, lit by a few oil lamps. Then, the door burst open. 3 men stormed in, their faces twisted with rage. Word spread fast. The real turning point came in 1021. I was working late, shaping a cedar beam, when I heard the news. Al-Hakim was gone. The new Caliph Al-Zahir didn't waste time. That's the story my grandfather told me, passed down from his grandfather and his before him. What do you think?